Hey y'all, it's Nerdydollgirl here with Harley. She is my Dolphy Dream 06 head, repainted by my dear friend Maya. So this video is just discussing and talking about stuff that I've been going through with my doll collection. Before I start, I just need to apologize because I've had a rough day, a rough month, lots of health problems and problems with my family health problems, my in-laws and stuff. So I've just been struggling to get all these videos out. But today was a really hard day. Our dear little rat, Athena, passed away. And so I was crying all morning about her. She was the sweetest rat you could ever imagine. When we got her, she was a rescue rat. She had been stuck in a little tiny cage. She didn't know how to climb or anything. And we have a giant rat enclosure. It's like half of a cabinet that we've turned into like levels and all sorts of stuff for them. But she was just the sweetest little person. And so it was very difficult this morning for me. I'm just going to show a little picture of her. I'm going to try really hard not to cry. But yeah, it was very, very hard. So here's the sweet little girl. It's really funny because when we went to get her, my daughter said, "I don't care as long as it's not a white rat with red eyes." And of course, that is who we picked. And it was the greatest choice because she was the best rat. So sweet, so loving. She'd always give kisses, and she was always such a little, we used to call her Fat Rat, but not in a mean way, just because she loved to eat everything, and she'd always like beg for snacks and everything, and she was just a sweetheart. So just a very emotional day. But so I wanted to make this video because I kind of was thinking, would my collection be different if I had a source of income to cover the cost of my dolls? And would I struggle as much as I have been in the past trying to figure out, you know, why I keep changing my mind? Am I just indecisive? Am I like just never satisfied with enough? I don't know how to explain it. But when I first started, as you remember, because I did a video last week about how I got into the doll hobby as a child, and then as I got older, like the different dolls that I had. And I'd sell certain dolls to get new dolls. And at this point in my life, it is the only way that I am able to afford dolls is to sell old dolls to pay for new dolls. Or if I'm really lucky, I have sold some of my jewelry or my chainmail, but it's quite difficult to make money, especially as an artist. So unless you have like quite a following, it's quite challenging. So the only source of income I have for my dolls is to sell other dolls. And you know, that's not like, it's not like I'm suffering. I mean, obviously I have an amazing collection, but it's challenging because sometimes I feel guilty because I see people on YouTube or in the doll community, and they have these amazing backstories about their dolls. Their dolls are little people to them, and you know, they're very, very attached to them. And when I buy a doll, I get attached, but I really struggle with making stories up for them. which is kind of funny because I am a writer and I have written a book of poetry that's been published, and I'm trying to write a novel right now. But just, I don't know, like I find it really difficult to make up all these characters and all these amazing backstories, and I really envy people who can do that. But so I get attached to them in the sense that like I love them, and I love, you know, getting them dressed and taking pictures and stuff. But when I get a new interest in a new kind of doll, I kind of look at my doll cabinet and go, okay, which one of you can I get rid of to get this doll? And, you know, who can I vote off the island? And so I feel really guilty about that because I feel like, am I just never going to be satisfied? Like I've been really loving my smart dolls. I have to say my smart dolls are probably my absolute favorite dolls to play with, to dress and pose, and I love that they're a good size to carry around. Same with this girl. Like they're just a really lovely size to carry around, and the fact that they're not heavy and they're really usually pretty cheerful looking, you know, that's really, I enjoy that. But it's funny because I started out with the idea that I couldn't like SD dolls, and I got really into the MSD size. And now that I've gotten Bowie, who's up there, and Ashia, I've started to fall in love with boy dolls and male dolls, and I'm starting to look at, you know, videos and websites with male BJDs in like the 60 to 70 centimeter size, and I think, what is going on? Like, why do I want these massive dolls now that I never wanted? And like, am I just crazy? Because, you know, I don't know. It just, I feel bad for like doing a 180 and being like, ooh, I want to try those. So then who can I sell? And then I think, I don't know. So my question was to myself, if I had an infinite supply of money, or if I, you know, had a good job, and I was able to spend, you know, maybe $500 a month or $500 every 2 months, would I sell off the ones that I have to get new ones, or would I have a bigger collection with all these different sizes and these different dolls? Would I feel the need that I have to sell things to fuel that amazing collection? Am I just like super picky that I like a doll, but if it's not perfect, I sell it? Or am I just fickle? Like, these are the kind of questions that go through my head. And I wondered if anybody else has felt that way. Like, you know, and my husband said to me, well, there's nothing wrong with what you're like. You enjoy the excitement of a new doll and trying new outfits and taking new pictures. And then once you've had a doll for a while, then you're like, oh, what's the next one? And I said, that makes me sound so, I don't know, like insensitive. Oh, you're done with now. Let's get a new one. But yeah, so that's my rambling video about that. But I would really love to hear from you guys, to hear what your opinions are. If you guys have this, if you guys are the same or if you're different. Also, like, if you have any suggestions for how to get creative with my doll names and backstories and stuff, that would be great. Like I said, my mother-in-law and father-in-law and my husband bought me the Akagi doll, Lane I think his name is, and from Alice Collection, and so I'm hoping I will get him for Christmas or not too long after Christmas. And I do have an idea for him. He is going to be a young David Bowie. And I've actually found some really awesome clothes that will work with that theme. I actually found a shirt, because if you guys know David Bowie at all, he had the one look he had was a star on his eye. And the shirt I want to get has a star on it, like a red star. So, and then like really fancy over the top pants and stuff. But he's gonna be my little guy. So I'm hoping that I can bond with him and kind of get that bonding experience, and hopefully keep him for a long time. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys have any ideas for videos, please let me know. I am trying to save up some money where I can from selling things to get a better video camera so that I can do my chainmail and my jewelry videos, because my tablet is awesome for normal videos, but I find for the up close stuff it doesn't focus, and I really want to be able to show you guys how to do it in a way that you can see everything. So if any of you have experience with that and know of a good camera or what have you to do that with, please comment down below, because I really do want to share that kind of stuff with you guys, because I know I love when people share their talents and crafts and abilities with me. So thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. I love you all so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.